Hello friends, welcome to Legg Life and welcome to our trip to Denali National Park here in Alaska. We're currently at the Denali View South, is that what it's called?
Yep.
Overlook parking lot, which is like just north of the town of Trapper Creek where I was raised.
Yeah.
We are heading to Denali National Park this weekend. We're going to bring you guys along for all of it, and we lucked out.
Mountains out.
You guys, it is the most beautiful day, and one of the things that people come to Alaska to see is right here. Let's show you. And look at that. You can see Denali right there. The rest of the Alaska Range, or at least more of the Alaska Range. You can see we've got the river down below us. And I've got to say, this is absolutely amazing. We've been very fortunate, obviously, to see the mountain a lot of times. This, one of the better views we've ever had of it. It is just super, super clear. You see, they do have a signboard here, kind of outlining sort of what we're seeing. So we have Mount Foraker, which is right out here. We have Mount Hunter right here. And then, of course, we have Denali. And then over to the right, we have Moose's Tooth and some other peaks over there. You can see Sherri being all artsy. She has our big camera, and she's taking pictures of what she's seeing in the screen. You're so funny. So you can see the South Peak of Denali, 20,320 feet. And that is what we were looking at right there. And here's what the rest of the overlook looks like. You can see they actually have some of those like viewing things. They do have a path that kind of walks up and over there more. Just a lot of area to stand and sit. There's a whole bunch of picnic tables out there. There are some restrooms. This actually, I think, is one of my favorite overlooks. Sherri Beth, do you agree?
Yeah.
Just favorite views of Denali, really anywhere. In fact, here's the thing. We're going to Denali National Park. This is a better view of Denali than you're going to get in the park. That's kind of a unique thing about Denali, is that some of the best views of the mountain actually are from south of it, looking at it like we are now. Now that we saw Denali, we don't even need to go to the park, right?
We can just go home.
We can just go home, turn around and go home, have a weekend at home? Well, maybe not. Here's another one of the kind of info signs here at the overlook. And this is fun because it's actually something that Sherri always tells people about, how the Alaska Range, the peaks are so high they actually create their own weather, their own severe, unpredictable weather, which often hides the scenery. Well, not today. And look at it, like just, my gosh, just the whole landscape. It's not even just the mountains, it's the river and the forest and the green of everything. Well, that was awesome.
It's great.
It's always nice when you can start a Denali vlog with Denali.
With Denali, which doesn't always happen.
No, I don't remember. I think it's like 30% of people who come to Alaska to see Denali actually get to see it.
I think that's right.
There have been a number of times that we're like, oh, let's go spend the weekend up in Denali. And we spend the whole weekend and never get to see the mountain.
Right.
So the fact that we got to see the mountain, and
even if it's a clear day, like even if in like Talkeetna, which has some of the best views of Denali, like even if it's a clear in Talkeetna, if the mountain has her own little weather system and she's covered in clouds, you just can't see it.
So it was so nice to be able to see it in all of the glory, out and beautiful. And you guys, it maybe for the first time this summer feels warm.
It feels warm. We have had warm days, but it has still kind of had that like briskness in the air, like that chill. This doesn't feel like, this feels like summer.
That makes me very happy.
Me too.
What a start to, I'm putting it out there, what is going to be an amazing weekend. We've left Denali View South, now back on the road heading up towards Denali. All right, we've been driving for a little while, and we showed you the largest mountain in Alaska. And now we want to show you the largest something else in Alaska. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the igloo. This is a roadside icon in this part of Alaska. It is right along the Parks Highway. You guys, this has been dreamed of as so many things. I think originally it was going to be a resort. Who wouldn't want to come to Alaska and stay in an igloo? Now, back then it was much nicer, much newer, not boarded up and graffitied. I actually have been inside probably 30 years ago, 25 years ago. You can see there's a gas station over here on the left that is also defunct. Basically, this whole property right now is nothing. It has been dream after dream after dream, and nothing that has ever come to fruition. But, well, you got to see the biggest mountain. Now you got to see the biggest igloo. So you have never known the igloo as anything other than this?
No, it's always been closed up in the 20 plus years that I've been here.
I wish it would be something, because I just think it's so unique. Like,
yeah.
You're driving along and then it's like, wait, hold on, wait, what, did I just see an igloo? Like, oh yeah, that's an igloo.
Yeah.
It's like, it's one of those things where the dream has always been better than the reality. At this point, my guess is someday it's probably just gonna get torn down.
Yeah.
But
or just fall down.
Or maybe
there's lots of cracks going up it.
I think we can agree it is not in the best shape.
It's not in the best shape right now.
All right, back on the road.
So this is what most of the park's highway is, just 2 lanes, the occasional passing lane, but always kind of surrounded by beautiful scenery, kind of the whole drive.
All right, we have stopped at what I told Sherri I think is my favorite part along the drive. Summit Lake is back behind us, and it goes like way back there. It's like a super long, skinny lake. And this whole area, just like look around, it is mountains everywhere. Like everywhere you look in this area is just mountains. It is so beautiful. It's like the road is up on this sort of like hill in the middle of this whole valley between these mountain ranges. And I gotta say, it's beautiful right now, but during the fall, this area is truly unbelievable, because you start to see the colors change in this area, and it's just absolutely amazing. So I think every time I drive through here, or we drive through here, I stop here in the Summit Lake area. And I'm not positive about this, but as we were driving, I was looking back and I was like, Sherri, is that still Denali? Because I'm used to seeing it from like the south, looking at it north, but now we are on the other side of it. And some of you may know this. Tell me, I'm pretty sure this is also Denali. Do you guys see it? Like right up there, poking off in the distance. I'm pretty sure that is Denali. Also, how cute is Sherri Beth? She got the camera out getting some photos. But this is the Summit Lake area. And like I said, gorgeous. Actually, one of my all-time favorite photos of Sherri and I was taken somewhere around here just a couple years ago. We did this drive in the fall, going to stay actually at the McKinley Chalet Resort. And there was this huge patch of fireweed. Fireweed's like a local wildflower. And we got down in there and took our photo. And it is still one of my favorite photos of us. We just stopped in the town of Cantwell, Alaska, and did something that was very important. We filled up with gas, we washed the windows, and we had run out of like windshield washer stuff. And well, honestly, with all the bugs,
it was gross. That was crucial.
Now back on the road again, this time with a clean window. Did you just sing Willie Nelson? Never know what to expect when traveling with Sherri, ladies and gentlemen. We're just coming into the town of Denali. So we just passed the road for the turnoff into Denali National Park, where we will go tomorrow. However, the town of Denali is just up the road, just a little bit. It's where most of the hotels are, it's where most of the restaurants and services are, and it is where we are going to be staying tonight. And I've already gotten the first glimpse of our hotel right up here on the left. And here we are, where we are staying. I am so excited. This is the Denali Princess Wilderness Lodge. We have stayed at the McKinley Chalets a couple years ago, which is, yeah, kind of like down up over there. But the Denali Princess is a new one for us. Oh my gosh. So we've been in here before, but it has been a couple of years. We just like came in here, checked out the lobby, went to like one of the stores. Now we're gonna go get checked in. So this is like the first floor, which is actually down below us. You can see they have all sorts of tables. They have lots and lots of shops out there, lots of other buildings, restaurants. In fact, you guys can't see it, but I can see it. Right out there through that window is the Christmas shop. We went there a few years ago, just a couple years ago, I guess, actually, and I'm so excited to visit the Christmas shop again. I know that's ridiculous because it's May, but, well, I love Christmas. And they also offer these Denali nature talks, which is kind of cool, at the Princess Wilderness Lodge. You can see Thursday, May 26th, Sunday, May 26th, Thursday, May 30th, Sunday, June 2nd. So this one's going on while we're here at 11 a.m. The program is called Life in Denali. A National Park Service employee and Denali resident is going to be kind of giving a talk here. I think that's neat. Okay, we are all checked in. That was easy. We are getting our stuff from the Jeep, and then we're going to walk over to our room, check it out. They have a lot of buildings around here. I'll actually show you a map of what the property looks like when we get to our rooms. You kind of get an idea, but we're staying in a building pretty close here to kind of the main check-in area. All right, leave it to Sherri Beth. We're staying at what I think is the biggest resort in Denali, and she brings her own pillow. Hundreds of rooms, and Sherri's got a pillow. Oh, you guys. Look at that, there's our building right there. Building K. I think we are upstairs on the second floor. And actually, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad about this building because Lynx Creek Pizza is right there, and I can already smell the pizza. Oh, that's the best. All right, let's start with a room tour. Just walked into our space. First thing on the right is the bathroom. Pretty standard bathroom. Big vanity, which is nice. Of course, it does come with a toilet.
Always nice.
Very helpful. Nice shower, of course. Got the shampoo, conditioner, body wash in there. Comes with a Sherri. Best amenity ever. Over here we have a dresser, which is nice. We've got a mirror, our ice bucket. We do have a closet over here with a few hangers. I forgot the word for a second. Got a laundry thing right there. Not a laundry, a luggage holder, and a fan, which I love. Not a lot of people think about this, but not a lot of buildings in Alaska have air conditioning.
Correct.
And so sometimes on hot days, it actually does get warm here.
It is already warm in here.
It is, and so we're gonna get some air circulating, so I love they provide you a fan.
Yep.
And then in the room, we've got a room with 2 queen beds. It's what they had, so we're gonna take it. I do love the fact that it's like kind of the lodge wood headboard. And that is just played all the way through. Like even just the coloring of the throw on the waffle blanket, which I love. And so kind of swinging around also, the saloon is right there. You guys, they put us close to the saloon and the pizza parlor. Thank you so much. It's like they knew our souls and know them. You can see desk continuing with that log theme right there. I think that's super cool. A little bit of a bench right there, which got our bags tossed on, and chair. And then of course, what would a hotel room be without a TV? But here's the thing. There's not going to be a lot of time for being in the room watching TV stuff because there's just so much to do here in Denali as well as here at the lodge. Let me kind of show you what this whole property looks like. It is crazy. So this is the main lodge. This is where we checked in right there. We are in building K right here. You can see the saloon that I was pointing out right there. That is, what's it called? Like Fanny Q's Saloon. Definitely visiting there. But look at this. All of this is the Denali Princess Wilderness Lodge. So many buildings, so much going on. There's all sorts of shopping. There's all sorts of restaurants. Look at dining at King Salmon Restaurant, Grizzly Burger, the Fireside Patio, Fanny Q's Saloon, Lynx Creek Pizza, River on Espresso, Rapids Morning Express, and the Rapids Bar and Deck. That's just here at the lodge. There's the general store shopping. There's just all of these other, there's the Princess Village gift cabins. There's just so much to see, so much to do right here on property. But obviously most people don't come to Denali to see the resort.
They come to see the park.
Yep.
And the mountain.
Yep, which we got to see already.
Which we already got to see.
Wildlife, do things in the area, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
That's what we're going to do tomorrow.
Yep.
But we just wanted to pick up the camera and vlog a little bit of our drive up here. Now, Sherri, what time is it?
8:15 p.m.
Which is hilarious because you guys, Sherri looks like an angel right now. Well, she looks like an angel all the time.
That's not true.
But because you're backlit by all of the frickin' light.
Sunlight.
You guys, look at that. It looks like midday. Oh, I love it. All right, let's go explore a little bit. Okay, actually one more map. You guys, I love maps, and so I'm going to show this. So this is what I just showed. This is the Denali Princess Wilderness Lodge, right? This is the whole campus. But right next to it is Holland America's McKinley Chalet Resort. We stayed there as well. Beautiful. Here in Alaska, of course, Princess Holland America Joint Operations. Hap, Alaska, Yukon. And then down here we have Denali Square. Now Denali Square is a super cool area. There's a Karsten's, which is a restaurant that's just really great. They have some outdoor fire pits. You can make s'mores. They have like an artist in residence down here. And so I will say that this whole Denali Canyon area between the Princess Lodge and the McKinley Chalets, if you're staying at either one of these, take time to explore them both because they're right next to each other. They're super close, within walking distance, and both offer they offer a lot. So we just stepped out of our room right to Fanny Q's Saloon. Fanny's Cash, Fireside Patio, and Music. Now, we were debating on what to do for dinner. I think we've never been to Fanny Q's.
We've never been. We've been to Link's a few times and it's delish, but I think we're gonna try Fanny Q's.
We're gonna try something new. Let's go check it out. Here we go, Fanny Q's Saloon. Let's take a look and see what the menu looks like. Ooh, they got pork shoulder, fish and chips, halibut, a veggie bowl, burgers, fried chicken sandwich, cheesesteak sandwich. We've heard the bear paw pie is delicious. You can see they've got soups and salads, calamari, a French onion dip. What? And then down here, who is Fanny Quigley, an Alaskan legend? So you can read all about who the saloon's named after. All right, Sherri, what do you think? Sound good?
Yep.
Let's go inside. Look how cool it is in here. We've got the antlers hanging from the ceiling. We've got somebody playing the piano. I know, live music and everything. Here's the cocktail list. You can see we've got a Last Frontier Old Fashioned. I think Sherri said that's what she's getting. No surprise. A lavender gin frost. So here's one of the things that I already love. If you'll notice, so many of these. This one is made with Ursa Major gin from a distillery in Fairbanks. This one's made from Alaska Distilleries, berry vodkas. There's just, Denali Spirits, Spruce Tip, Bear Creek Winery. So their cocktails are made with local spirits. Love that. And on the backside, they have the beer list. Look at all of the local beers on tap. And then a couple more cans. Well done. Well, it happens again, you guys. Whose is whose?
The old fashioned.
Yeah, who had the old fashioned?
The pretty pink drink.
I got the pretty pink lemon drop, made with Alaska wild berry vodka. So, as we'll say, they both look really good though. So we decided to split some stuff for dinner tonight because neither of us are terribly hungry at this point. But I did get a salad, and it looks unbelievable. It's got a pepperoni, lots of cheese, because look at that big pile of cheese, and then more cheese. Yes, I'm so happy about this. Comes like a vinaigrette. And then this is the thing that we're both very, very excited about. So this is French, what was it?
It's a French onion dip.
French onion dip, like made in-house, with just like Ruffles chips.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. And the final thing we're splitting has come. We decided to go with the burger. I always love when you tell them you're going to be splitting stuff and they bring a burger that's pre-cut.
It's very nice.
It looks amazing. It's got onion rings on there, barbecue sauce on there. I'm excited for that. She got elected fools. Dinner's done. It was great.
It was delicious, and what a fun atmosphere.
I gotta tell you, one of the things, and we've talked about this with friends, there's not a lot of well-themed places in Alaska, and you'd think there would be. Like, right. The theme is so easy. Go Gold Rush, do something. Right. There's no place like this in Anchorage that has a dude up there dressed in old-timey stuff, playing the piano, singing songs.
Yeah, I was commenting, like, all the servers also had, like, the old-timey saloon kind of, like, uniforms, which was just fun.
I'm so glad that we came here. This is a place I would come back, would and will come back to. The drinks were really good. The food was good. The service was amazing. Our server was a guy named Brian, who just was perfect. The music, everything about it was great. I'm so glad we tried somewhere new and we didn't go back to Link's Pizza, which we know we love. Now we're just kind of out walking around a little bit, and we've got the bathhouse, Alaska Body Works. So we just stepped into the bathhouse, and it smells unbelievable in here. They have all sorts of things. Body gels and locally made soaps. They even have chaga here. My mom loves this. Actually, it's one of the things from Alaska she still has me send her. So they have lots of different chaga product. They also have Glacier Mineral Soap Bar. You know you're in Alaska when. We got to experience one of my favorite things. The stories of other people. So in the bathhouse, we got to meet the employee that was working in there. Trudy, and she's like, we just stood there and talked with her for like the last 10 minutes. Right. I could have stayed there all night. She's so nice. Yeah. Got to hear about her growing up in Southeast Alaska in Haines and Ketchikan, where we just were, so we have to talk about that. Yeah. It's just, it is one of, even though we live here, it's one of my favorite things about staying at lodges around our state, is just hearing like, who's working there? Yeah, the like, stories of people. Like, where are you from? And that was great. Still just walking around. You can see there's a gift shop here. And home is where your honey is. I love that. I also love the wooden moose.
I like this one. Stay calm, play dead.
Stay calm, play dead. I like this one. Welcome. Please leave by 9 p.m. This is so funny. All right, so there's one here I don't appreciate. Go 49ers. Come on, princess. You guys, I'm going to give you a little insider Alaskan information. Most people walk by and they're like, don't be an Usik. I don't know what that is. This is a family channel, so I'm not going to explain it. But Google it, and you'll understand why that's hilarious. It is kind of late, so a lot of the shops are closed. They have a Denali Art and Glass Studio. We'll come check a lot of the stuff out tomorrow, for sure. Oh, they have more of them over there. Oh, look, go Chiefs. Here lives a naughty old bear with his honey. I don't see any hawks. No Seahawk ones? That's because they all sold out. Oh, probably. That's because every day they're just selling all of them. Yep, immediately. Actually, this is fun. So they have a Go Bruins one. It might mean the Boston Bruins hockey team, but a friend of ours actually just transferred to UCLA to play college football. He's been at UNLV the last couple of years. Now he's going to be a UCLA Bruin. Made me think of him. And we will definitely be back here tomorrow. The Christmas cabin.
We're not buying.
We're not buying? Jingle bells. Okay. Some people don't know that story. Go ahead and tell it.
Okay, last time we were here, when we stayed at the chalets, actually, we came over here and went to here.
Yep.
And you decided we needed to buy this huge thing of sleigh bells.
I was led by the Lord, but go ahead. Please continue.
What we didn't think about was how we were going to get them home.
Because why?
We drove here, so we just had to put them in the car, and every little bump.
Okay. So it was
5 hours home.
No, because about several miles in, you made me stop because you were like, "I'm going to murder you if we don't figure out how to stop these jingle bells." Correct. And so we had to pull over on the side of the road and repack.
We had to put stuff like on top of each one. It's this whole strip of them. I don't know how many.
I will say it's actually one of my favorite purchases, and I hope to make a similar purchase here.
Absolutely not.
I hope to make a similar purchase here tomorrow. Buy Jingle Bells. I'll be back. They do have these like directional signs all around, which is really nice, kind of pointing you to the way of different things. And I wanted to, oh my gosh.
In pine cones.
In pine cones, they spelled out
2024. That's adorable. I'm taking a photo.
Okay, that's really cute. What I was going to tell you guys, of course, Sherri's taking a photo, is what this thing here is. So this is a Cache. So the beard oil that I make is Cache Creek Beard Oil. It's my beard oil brand. Cache Creek is the lodge my parents owned in Trapper Creek, Alaska. And what a cache is this actually is much smaller version. It would have been much higher. Basically, it's an elevated building that you would have stored food in, anything that a bear or wildlife would have wanted to get into. The cache would have been an elevated, basically storage system to keep things out. So that is a cache. I actually like that better, though. Alaska gardening problems. Our climate doesn't allow for planting prior to June 1st here in Denali.
Correct, because it can still freeze. When we were driving up here, there were still large patches of snow.
In some, like, the passes and stuff.
Yeah, on the way up here.
And I see this over here, because I know a lot of you are like me, and you have to stop at every one of these info things. So they have this, talks about Alaska's first national park. And then over here we have the Denali Princess Wilderness Lodge, kind of similar to what I showed you on the map. And then over here, oh, the shopping, dining, and then more of the activities you can do. A glass class? That would have been fun. We just came back into the main lodge. I know I actually showed them that earlier. Isn't that cool? We just came back into the main lodge because I want to show you okay, I did not want to show them the book exchange. Sherri's going to stop at the book exchange. We're going to walk over here. I think this is really cool. Look at how huge this is. It is Denali National Park. And you can see we've got the mountain over there. And then just kind of a whole, like, topographic layout of the park. And this is really helpful because the two main tours they do, we're not doing them. We actually did think about doing one of them tomorrow. The Tundra Wilderness Tour and the Denali Natural History Tour. It actually shows you the route. Now, there's been a rock slide a number of years ago, landslide, that has part of, I'm looking to see if they have it here. Maybe not. That has part of the road closed, so the tour does not go as far in as it used to. Oh yeah, so Polychrome Overlook, I think, is where the slide happened. The Tundra Wilderness Tour turnaround right now is there. In, oh gosh, I think it might be 2026 now. It keeps changing. They're hoping to have the road reopened, but we'll see. The Savage River Ranger Station, Savage River. I think this might be where we turn around tomorrow. So our plan is to drive in to the park, 17 miles, which is as far, or 14 miles? I don't remember, which is as far as you can drive in with your personal vehicle. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. But isn't this cool? And look how perfect this is. The building we're staying in, right there. And right here is River Run Espresso. I can walk and get you your coffee in the morning. And also, they have ice cream. Oh my gosh, Burp Con, Death by Chocolate, Caramel Caribou. Probably be getting ice cream tomorrow too, I guess. We are heading back to our room now. We were just talking about how much we love the wide hallways and the lights with like little pine cones. We're back to our room, and if you want to know why we tell people to pack eye masks when they visit Alaska, it's because of this. 10 p.m. 10 p.m. and basically just like...
It looks like it's 5 or 6 p.m.
It looks like daylight for sure.
Yeah.
I wanted to divide this between 2 days. Kind of the drive up to Denali, the tour of the hotel, sort of what we did here tonight. And then tomorrow is going to be us going into Denali National Park. Yep. We think, going to go to a dinner theater tomorrow night.
Yep.
Which sounds super
we
fun.
Have reservations.
We do. So we'll see how we feel. It's like 7:45 tomorrow night, I think, which is like next door at the chalets. We've heard great things about it, though.
Yeah.
And so tomorrow's going to be a really full day. So my thought was, let's give you just a little bit of a taste of Denali with this video. And then tomorrow's like the full Denali meal.
Yeah.
I hope that we get this kind of weather for tomorrow.
I really hope so too. You never know.
You never know. It can change so quick.
Yeah.
But first thoughts about the Denali Princess.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. The people have been amazing.
I mean, I didn't expect any less, but...
Nope.
Right.
So we are going to go try to sleep in the bright daylight. Did you bring your eye mask?
I sure did.
A seasoned Alaska travel professional.
I just keep it packed in my toiletry bag.
That's very.
So I don't have to like remember to pack it.
That's very smart.
Yeah.
But friends, we love you. I'm so glad that we got to see the mountain today.
Me too. It was so pretty. It
was so pretty. The drive up was just so great. Yeah, just what a great day.
Yeah.
So we love you guys, and we'll see you on the next Legg Life video.